Hey there, Tad Hargrave from marketingforhippies.com. Today's video is a puttering session case study. These are one of my favorite things to do. And the story particularly is there was a woman I was working with who was a coach, a relationship coach. And we spent the first half of the puttering session trying to figure out what, who her ideal client was, and we got precisely nowhere. I was like, what kind of authors might your client be into? Brene Brown. Oh, what a shock. And so it just felt so generic. It felt like the typical thing. And then she mentioned that so many of her clients were life coaches. And I said, well, what if you were to focus on female life coaches who were in relationships? And she said, oh, but they wouldn't need help in their relationships. They're already life coaches. And I looked at her and I just, oh, honey, please. This is one of the classic challenges I find in modern times in relationships. It's almost always the woman, if it's a heterosexual relationship. The woman gets into personal growth and the man gets into video games. The woman is going to workshops, and the guy is watching sports on TV. She's uncovering soul wounds and healing past traumas, and he's, reading Sports Illustrated. It's just such a classic thing. The guy has no interest in his own growth, the woman does, and this starts to tear a relationship apart. And so if you get into coaching, and you want to be a coach, you better believe all of a sudden you're going to be growing. And you're going to be in a very different place than your partner where you might have been right at the same level. That's painful. That's a very, very difficult thing. And this tears a lot of relationships apart. And as I orated that to her, she said, oh my God, that's so true. And all of a sudden the ideas came. I said, yeah, you could do you could reach out to all the coaching schools, all their graduates. This is a ready-made niche. Maybe they'd want to bring you in to work with the coaches around what is it like you're a coach and now you're growing and you're on this path and your partner isn't, and what do you do? I just thought it was fantastic. You get interviewed on podcasts about this. There's all sorts of podcasts for coaches out there. She could, write articles. She could be in those Facebook groups. There's so many things. I just thought it was the most brilliant idea, and so did she. She got so excited. She hadn't been that excited in years. She felt completely stymied by her niche. And just by making that little shift from, all sorts of women who struggle with this, to life coaches, because that was her experience. That was who she hung out with, and a lot of her clients were. By making that shift, the energy came back, and it's amazing how simple it can be. Yeah, and I'm sure you can start to get ideas, even just hearing this, of all the things that she could be doing to promote herself and get clients and reach these life coaches. So anyways, it's a little case study. I meant to record this a couple months ago and just saw the note reminding me about it. So hopefully that's of use. If you like this video, please share it with somebody. Share it in a Facebook group you're in. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. That's all. Thanks. Take care.